Hey everyone, thanks for stopping back to my channel if you are new here. Hi, my name is Mindy, and here on my channel I do mostly speed builds, but I also do game reviews, challenges, let's plays, and more. So if you enjoy that sort of content, please be sure to check out some of my other videos, give them a great big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy them, and as always, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Hi guys, so for today's video, this was really unplanned. And it's a really short video. So basically this is a starter home and it's not pack restricted. So I do apologize about that. I do plan on making some pack restricted starter homes though eventually. So it is on my to-do list, but this is actually a home for my personal game file. And so basically right now I just wanted to take a break for a little bit and just enjoy The Sims. And so I created this sim who she's going to be a famous actress, and of course she needed a boyfriend, and I didn't want any of the townies, though I have given so many of the townies makeovers. I gave Cassandra Goth the best makeover ever. I will insert a picture. I shared it on Twitter. I love it. I need to upload her to the gallery. I will definitely do that. But anyways, that's beside the point. I always like to fix up the neighborhoods that I am playing in my personal save file, or just any save file that I'm playing in really. And so I download like restaurants and retail stores and stuff like that from the gallery, and just give some of the townies makeovers and all that stuff. So I've really been enjoying that, and I needed to create a boyfriend for this sim. Now my sim that I'm playing, she lives in Newcrest, and he, on the other hand, lives here in, what is this called again? Something Valley. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Can't remember the name of it, but you guys know the world that we got with Get Famous. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's like, what time is it? It's like midnight. Actually, it's almost 1 in the morning. Oh my goodness. So anyways, I was creating him a home, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and record this. Now, I have to admit, this obviously is not the best home that I have ever made in the whole entire world, but I'm super proud of it. I wouldn't share it to you if I wasn't proud of it. And what I mean by it's not the best, it's not fully decorated, obviously. You know, there's so much that I look at this home and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I think of so many different things that could go here and here and here, and I might even fix it up later because I love how this home turned out. It is so cute. It is so realistic. The landscaping, I'll admit, a lot of this video is landscaping, which is rare for me because I did not like landscaping for the longest time. But basically, this sim is starting out and he's going to get famous. Eventually, the two sims are going to meet, and they both want to be famous, and yeah, hopefully their dreams will come true. I think she'll probably eventually move in with him, and they'll slowly fix this house up as they go and get, you know, more money. But this house, I was going for a realistic look, and I'm also going for kind of like a bad neighborhood type thing. So he doesn't live in like the best neighborhood. The house is kind of old, but it looks like a realistic house. It was just a small house. Maybe, you know, he bought it and it was cheap. It was like a foreclosure or something. I don't know what the story is, but I love this house. I love how realistic it is. I end up adding this like closed in back porch because I've seen so many houses like that. I've been in so many houses like that that have the closed in back porch, and I end up putting the washer and dryer back there, and you guys see that, like how I extend the back area, and I just really love it. The landscaping is very overgrown because, again, I imagine this sim, he's really young, and maybe this is like his first time moving out. He's probably like a college student age, so he's like a young adult. So I imagine him to be maybe about 20, and probably he's still learning the responsibilities of being an adult. And that was something that, you know, I moved out at an early age because, you know, I had my son at 19, and you move out and you're kind of like, oh my goodness, all this responsibility lies on me. Maybe I was the only one, I don't know, but I imagine the sim to be like that. And so he's like, maybe he doesn't know much about landscaping, or maybe he can't afford like a lawnmower or weed whacker, I don't know. So it's really overgrown, and he's just kind of left it. And yeah, I think this home would be one of those really cool homes to just like go in and remodel. It also really inspired me to make a abandoned home. So I think I really want to do that. I've always thought about it. In The Sims 3, I used to make abandoned homes all the time. I've talked about it before. In The Sims 3, there was this pack that you could buy online, and it was called like the Then and Now home, and it was an abandoned home. They had like, it was a home that you downloaded, and it came with like all kinds of different stuff, like broken down doors and stuff like that. And you downloaded it, and you could download the fixed up version and also the broken down version. It was pretty cool. But anyways, I'm not even talking about this house. Oh my goodness. So you guys saw the kitchen and the living room area kind of come together. I do move back and forth from room to room because I want to make sure that I get all the essentials that I needed. This sim does have a dog, so I wanted to make sure that he had a full bath. Which is a little bit difficult because obviously it's a little bit more expensive. And of course the dog needed a pet bowl. So I just wanted to make sure that I put down everything where it belongs. And obviously in the kitchen, you guys saw me kind of swapping around counters and the stove. For some reason, I couldn't figure out the placement of the sink with the stove. It was just really throwing me off. And then here, I originally decided to put the couch in like facing the other way, but then I decided to put the dining table there. There's a little bit of room in the kitchen. I do rearrange things, but there's a little bit of room in the kitchen if you want to eventually move the dining room over there. But I am kind of moving fast, so again, I do apologize. This was kind of an unplanned video, and I wasn't sure if I was actually going to put it up, so I wasn't really paying much attention to my camera movement. I try during my speed builds to really pay attention to how much I'm moving the camera, because I've had comments before saying that I move it too much, and I totally understand, because sometimes, yeah, it's really like it makes you dizzy when somebody's moving the camera so fast. And so that's something that with this video, again, I wasn't really thinking of, so I do apologize about that. Just kind of take that as a warning. But here is the little back area. Oh my goodness, I love it. I feel like it looks so realistic. I've got the little fenced in back porch area, and I end up putting siding on it, like maybe it used to be open and they just closed it in, I don't know. And then I extended like the little back deck area, and it just looks so realistic to me. I don't know. I really, really love this house. I fell in love with it. I ended up closing the hallway a little bit because it felt way too large. And then I've got the bathroom together. I make sure to put a mirror in there. Of course, he has a computer, a bookcase, you know, everything that the sim needs to start out with, he's got. The one thing that I wanted to give him, and I wasn't able to, was the video station, and that's where you can like make videos and upload videos. This sim's going to be an actress, and so is this, like the sim that I'm actually playing, like his girlfriend. She's going to be an actress as well, but I still like to have that option to post videos because it still gives you fame rewards, so that's something that I really wanted to focus on. But basically, I'm almost done with the house. As you can see, there's not a lot to it. There's not a lot of decoration. There's no cabinets on the wall. I wasn't really planning on this house looking completely done. I wasn't planning on this house being something that I would like upload or share with you guys or anything like that. And so I was doing this for playing purposes. And so if you need a house that you're just starting out and you just need a house that is put together for playing purpose, and you're not, you know, you want to be able to decorate it on your own, this is definitely the house for you. So if you're looking at that and you're like, oh my gosh, this house is ugly, yeah, it's not the best looking house because it's a starter home. So I do eventually want to make a starter home that looks nice, you know. I've made base game homes that look like base game homes, and I think it was my last build or the build before my last build, I made a base game home, and I told you guys that I wanted the base game home to look like a base game home. A lot of people say, well, I want my base game home to not look like a base game home. I just said base game home like 20 times. But so that's kind of how I feel about this starter home. I wanted this to look like a starter home. I wanted it to look like somebody had just moved in there. It's not in the best condition in the whole entire world. I wanted you guys to be able to add your own personality to it and fix it up however you guys wanted. So that was kind of the goal for this house. So again, if you're looking at this house going, it's not very decorated, it's not very pretty, like other simmers do better, like, yeah, fine, whatever. But that's exactly how I planned it. So I hope you like it. That was a little bit snobby. I'm really not that snobby, guys. But anyways, I decided to go into the debug menu to pull out some different items, because one, the items in the debug menu are free, and two, some of them look a lot better. So we have these fences, and I thought that they looked great in the neighborhood. I actually love this neighborhood. I just wish that the houses were closer together. Like, oh, I just feel like they missed so many opportunities when making this world, because this world is gorgeous how they put it together, and I feel like they could have made it bigger and just they could have done so much to it. And so I get kind of frustrated, and I never play in this world for that fact, because I just look at it and I think you really, really missed out on this one. So I really loved the layout of how the fences were before. It was kind of open to the back. I love how all of the houses behind, there's like an alley behind the house, and I really, really like that. It's very realistic. I don't know, I have an alley behind my house, you know what I mean? So I really liked that more like neighborhood kind of feel, and I wish that they would bring that to our worlds a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wish that the lots were closer together. And I don't know, whenever I say that I wish something in The Sims, I feel bad because I don't know how video games work. I don't know how they come together. I'm sure it's a very long, tedious process, and so I always try to like be very careful when I'm critiquing The Sims, because I don't want to critique somebody who has worked really, really hard and really long hours to, get something out and then feel like nobody likes it, because I know that feeling. I definitely know that feeling. And so, yeah, I just try to be careful when I'm critiquing The Sims. So here I am working on the backyard. I was really struggling with the tool mod. Sometimes it's really hard to figure out like how high you need to move something, or the number that you need to move something. So that's something you just got to play with the tool mod. I've said it before, the tool mod requires a little bit of it's a learning curve, but there is a video out by the maker, and I will put the link in the description box down below. So if you guys want to check out the tool mod, you can definitely do that. It's an amazing tool. It has like changed my whole sim building life forever. But again, like I said, there is a learning curve to it. So in the backyard, again, I was going for that overgrown look. As you can see, there's kind of like trash along the back in the alley. There's these just big overgrown bushes. There are a lot of flowers though. So I try to, normally when I do landscapes, I try to put plants and flowers together that look like they belong together, or look like they would grow in that certain world. I didn't really do that here. I just kind of mixed the flowers together. So I hope that doesn't bother you guys, because sometimes it does bother me when I see different types of plants that kind of maybe wouldn't really grow together like realistically, and then I remember it's The Sims. But hopefully that doesn't bother you guys too much. I also put like a lot of grass everywhere and some rocks everywhere, and just kind of fill up the different areas with just trash and rocks. And I don't know, I think it looks really good. I loved those like purple flowers that I put back there, and weeds up against the fence. I just feel like it looked really, really good. But yeah, so I finished off the landscaping. I put the mailbox up closer to the house, and that's pretty much it for the video, guys. So again, this is meant to look like a starter home. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's not something that, like I said, I was planning on sitting down and doing, but I was playing, and I get most inspired when I actually like play the game. I mean, of course building is playing, but when I sit down and play The Sims, that's when I find most of my inspiration. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and you can download this house on the Sims 4 gallery, Mindii 1990, Mindii 1990. Just make sure that you have the Move Objects cheats on. And with all of that being said, I will see you guys later. Bye.